Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it's time for another reaction request. If you have a video that you'd like me to react to, check the description below. There's a link that'll take you to a Google document with all the relevant information. So today we've got another Degenerocity video. This time it's one titled Pets Are the Worst, which is an interesting title. I mean, I've never personally had a lot of pets, but I know people who do have their pets tend to really love said pets. So a video about how they're the worst is an interesting thing. That said, I know from previous Degenerocity videos I've seen that generally these tend to not be that serious, so I don't think this is going to be a really considered takedown of the concept of pets and pet ownership, but you never know. Let's go ahead and get it started and find out. Here we go.
Animals are a very crucial part to our world and ecosystem. There's the bees that give us honey, the ants that help us provide healthy soil, the wasps who have no reason to exist other than to make our lives harder. All animals have a role, and the roles for some of these animals...
Let's get that. I think I caught the joke. But...
There's the bees that give us honey, the ants that help us provide healthy soil, the wasps who have no reason to exist other than to make our lives harder. All animals have a role.
Screw wasps.
And the roles for some of these animals are now to be our little companions. In other terms, our pets. Now, I love animals. I love all of them. Well, most of them. Well, some of them. Actually, a few of them. I love
a few of them.
Animals. But any kind of animal that is made into food, I don't love you. I love you on my plate, but not as a pet. The only time I can see myself taking care of a pig is if that pig is going to be in my stove the next month. I know that bacon is going to be scrumptious. Don't get me wrong. I believe in animals' rights. The right for them to be in my McChicken. But enough with the tangents. Okay. This video is about pets and my thoughts on them. I don't like pets. I don't like pets. Currently, right now in 2022, I would not get a pet. Not because I feel like I need to focus on other things, but overall, most pets you can get nowadays suck. People even be trying to get more exotic pets to make it more interesting.
Yeah?
But nah, your pet still sucks. Rhinoceros Willie. And I'm saying this from experience. I've had a lot of pets in my life, and almost all of them I've had a bad experience with. Not because I was a bad owner. I showed these animals the world, yet they delivered me mud in return. So instead on reflecting on what I could have done better to be a better owner, I'm blaming my pet's entire people being the worst pet option out there. I can only think of one good pet option if you want a pet, and the rest of the animals belong in the wild to get eaten. Circle of lifestyle. In this video, I'll be discussing all the bad pet options, and at the end, I'll talk about the best and worst pet to get. Of course, I won't be talking about every single type of pet in existence, but just the ones that stick out to me. Alright, so first up we got fish. Specifically goldfish. Now, I don't know who made it a trend to make these bottom feeders your pet, but it's probably the man that created standardized tests, because goldfish are easily one of the most useless pets you can get. Not only do they just swim around and not
Sakura is
but them niggas will die the same week of you getting
representation for the word
like
useless.
A Thanos snapping a heartbeat before you can even get the chance of them being your friend. The reason why they die so quickly is because of the new water in their new bowls is supposedly bad for them. And not only that, them dudes will die in just a 2-degree difference in their new water. So now you gotta buy all this new junk to keep them niggas breathing. Now, goldfish activists out there might be like, well, why won't you buy the new tank equipment? Bruh, it's a goldfish. The hell do I look like buying $100, $200 worth of fish equipment for a pet I pay 10 cents for at my local Dollar Tree where the homeless people hang out? That is not an equal exchange. Plus, it's a fish. They don't do nothing. This ain't SpongeBob where the fish could be rocket scientists or Discord mods. No, this is just a regular born fish looking at me with those lifeless eyes. You can't tell me that thing has a soul. So goldfish are respectfully a garbage pet. Now let's move on to another small rodent.
Look who it is. This is Ju Yuen, a public...
Hamsters. Now, hamsters are actually one of the pets I've had experience with myself. And spoiler alert, it was not a happy ending. I have had one hamster in my life back in 6th grade. I named him Tony. I was so happy when we got Tony. I was jumping around all excited. You think I just ate coochie for the first time. But nah, I just got a $10 hamster at PetSmart. And I treated this hamster like the world, man. I fed him every day and gave him water, and I would watch him eat because I just loved him that much. I would play with him in his little hamster ball every
hamsters
day,
are pretty cute.
running around, telling each other little dark, dirty secrets. And we got him this 2-story tall cage with a fancy wheel in it he could run around in. So he was living and sleeping comfortably too. This hamster was living in luxury. If he could, he would have been bragging about his new life to his hamster homies back at PetSmart. This man was living the best life possible. And then
the next day, the motherfucker was dead.
That's right.
Oh.
4 days after I got in Tony,
wow.
that nigga died, bro, out of nowhere. He was just dead. It was only 4 days, bro. I just got him on a Tuesday, and he died the same week on a Saturday. I don't even know how
That's
he
unfortunate.
died. Did he choke on something? I really don't know. I remember going downstairs, carrying his lifeless corpse in my hands, boo-hoo crying to my mom, telling her, Mom, Tony's dead, Mom. Tony died. We gave Tony a proper burial, the trash bag. But yeah, that's why hamsters as pets suck. I can't trust an animal that will put me in that much grief in such a short amount of time. Pets that can die that easily off of nothing shouldn't be pets. It's like the same thing with rabbits. They get scared once and then they die. Like if you take a step forward a little too loudly, they just have a heart attack. That's why rabbits and hamsters are bad pets. R.I.P. Tony. The other kind of animals I would never have as pets are exotic animals. Animals like snakes, spiders, and whatever this is. Monkeys are cool. I feel like if you have or want any of these as your pet, you're asking for a shorter lifespan. Especially if you get a lion or a tiger. Like I've seen people on social media have like actual lions and tigers. Bro, like what's wrong with you? I don't trust no animal.
I don't think anyone can just do that
like,
though.
You know what? I want to eat you now. And I can't do nothing about it. Like, what am I gonna do? Square up with a lion? Hell no, I'm not. And also, if you own a tarantula, you're most likely a serial killer. I didn't make the rules, but your parents should check your backpack every day before you go to school. Also, some people's pets are just animals from the woods. I've seen people have pet squirrels, pet raccoons, pet foxes, pets has rabies. It's like they just leave the door open and whatever walks in, they just gonna call it their new pet. Those are wild animals, not house pets. If I go to your house and see a raccoon in that bitch, I'm calling animal control. I'm snitching tonight. I'm snitching tonight. And speaking of unwanted and horrible house pets, let me talk about the second worst pet someone could get before I talk about the best and worst. A turtle.
Okay.
Turtles. They gotta be the most boring butt juice of a pet someone can get. And I'm speaking from experience. For my entire lifetime, I've had 3 turtles, and all of them can go beat my ass. Besides Mary, but I'll talk about that later. So why did I have so many turtles during my life if I hated them so much? It's because my mom always went to the woods, because we had a woods in our backyard, and picked these niggas up and kept them as pets. Don't blame me, blame my mom for my hatred of turtles. She was literally kidnapping them from their natural environment. Peter, come get her. Anyways, the first turtle hostage my mom brought home was back when I was in like elementary school. She was just like, hey, look, I got this turtle. And it was indeed a turtle. She got a tank for them, some rocks, and a very turtle environment. And back then, I didn't really care that much because, well, it was a fucking turtle. What am I supposed to do with it? Play with it? It can't run or anything. Like, it's boring. It's a boring turtle. My mom took care of the turtle every day until its death a few years later. I don't even remember the turtle's name. So that was a 0 out of 10 experience. Then not too long later, my mom found 2 more turtles. One of them named Mary, who was just a normal turtle. Then the other one, which we'll call Godzilla, because this turtle was a straight up menace. I don't even know how my mom caught this thing, because he was huge and a snapping turtle. Like, those things will try to bite you if you get anywhere near it. Like, remember that episode of Amazing World of Gumball with that insane snapping turtle?
Yes.
Bro, I owned that turtle at one point.
Oh, that's great.
My house. So we got them both 2 separate tanks because we don't want that monster anywhere near Mary. And for a period of time, they were just turtles doing boring turtle shit. Then one day, Mary had baby eggs. Yay! I mean, as much as I think turtles are the scum of the earth, I do like to appreciate the beauty of life. But yeah, it was a celebration. This was like the first time I ever gave a damn about a turtle in my life. And it was still the usual for the next week or something. Keep in mind that Godzilla is in his own tank, separate next to Mary's tank. Fast forward like a week later, and it's nighttime. We all sleeping, having a good night's sleep. Just another night at the Proud family. Then the next morning, we wake up, and what do we see? Godzilla was in Mary's tank.
Oh.
How the hell did he get there? I still don't understand how he got inside Mary's tank. Did he jump? Can turtles jump? This didn't even seem physically possible to happen. But it happened.
Gotta love some of the visuals he
makes no
finds.
sense. But it gets worse. Mary was on the other side of the tank, scared shitless of Godzilla, and her eggs were gone. This nigga Godzilla ate her eggs, her children. I was kerfunkled to see this. Best believe he got rid of that turtle. That turtle came from hell itself.
What is that?
That's why I don't like no turtles. They're evil, and if they're not evil, they're boring. The only reason why I'm not saying F Mary, because she got her kids taken away from her by Satan itself. I feel bad for Mary, but still, fuck them turtles. I wish turtles were more like that high turtle from Finding Nemo, but reality is often disappointing. But I've been talking a lot of junk on all different types of pets from all different types of species.
This place gives me the creeps.
But I have yet to talk about the best pet someone could own. But before I do, I want you to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm just kidding. I don't give a rat's ass if you do. But if you do, I'll kiss you on the lips. Dogs are the best pets. Arguably the only good pets. Dogs are the reason why the world isn't complete dog shit. They don't call them man's best friend for no reason. Dogs are the most cute and adorable pet you could ask for. They are all cute. None of them are hideous like a turtle. There's like 1 million dog breeds, and all of them are the cutest things you will ever come across.
I don't know.
And God be dropping new dog deals.
There are some that are
every
less
day.
cute.
Like, look at this dog. I ain't never seen a dog
hell?
like that in my life. But best believe
That doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
right.
welcome it with open arms. Dogs are also very easy to train and are very caring. If you have a dog that always be acting up and never listens, you ain't trained it right. Or you own a chihuahua. Chihuahuas can burn in hell. And also, just to throw this out there, in TV shows and movies, when the dog dies, we all cry and get sad. We don't feel that for any other animal. Example, Marley and me gotta have one of the saddest moments in recorded history. Now switch out Marley with a squirrel. I ain't crying for no damn squirrel. What do I look like, a squirrelologist? That's gotta be the worst job to have on this planet. But for real, they really are the best though. If you want a pet that shows you love and affection and is there for you no matter what, plays with you, gives you kisses, and treats you like the world, then that's not your pet. That's your friend. Dogs are your friends and family, and there ain't nothing like a great bond between you and your dog. Your dog will always love you until the day it passes on. And when it does, you feel like you've lost a member in your own blood family. Cause that's how much you love them niggas, man. They are truly a blessing in plain sight. And pit bulls don't eat babies. They are goats too. By the way, I hate goats. And with that being said, of me praising the ever love of the greatest pet
Goats
to
are cool.
get, dogs. I fucking hate cats. They are the worst pet ever. Cats are the worst animal on this planet, let alone pet. They do nothing but get annoyed off of everything, never wanting to be touched, looked at, or disturbed in any kind of way. And when you do disturb them, they get mad. They just thrive off of negativity. And when they're not angry, they just sitting around and do nothing. Nothing.
They're
They
pretty
don't
cute,
play.
though.
They don't acknowledge your existence. They just there. Then you try to have fun with them, they get mad at you. Like, why you angry? I'm trying to love you, and you mad. All you do is sit around all day acting like you pay the bills. You are a cat. You are worthless. Yet you walking around like you the shit. These cats got me fucked up. Oh my mama, these cats got me fucked up. I'm beefing with cats. Next time I see one, it's on sight. And those hairless cats, oh my god, imagine owning a hairless cat.
Let's not,
You gotta be
yeah,
cute if you do. You probably have 15 Vietnamese children in your basement making Nikes or something. You a messed up person if you own a hairless cat.
Yeah,
I hate all cats with a passion. I would rather get a 20-foot long king cobra snake, so venomous that when you touch it, it gives you syphilis, than to ever get a cat as a pet. My god, these cats just make me... Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Fuck Garfield. Fuck Hello Kitty. Fuck cats. End of discussion. And also, I'm allergic. I hope this was very informative information for you. If you were
I see how it is.
getting a new pet, just get a dog. You will be happy. And if you're allergic to them, sucks to be you. I did not expect this video to be as long as it is. And I didn't even talk about my dogs that I had in my past. So, if you made it this far in this video, congratulations. Because I'm about to show you something you ain't never seen before. As a gift from me to you.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah,
that's a gorilla in a top hat. Like and share this video.
It's a gorilla with a top hat crudely pasted over it.
He sold his soul. He sold his soul. He sold his soul.
Alright, well there we go. Speaking of cats, there's our best cat girl. That was fun. Sorry. Thought I was going to sneeze, but it didn't happen. Anyway, yeah, that was video. That was fun. About what I've come to expect from Degenerocity. Just a humorous look. Again, I feel like these are his genuine thoughts. Maybe a bit exaggerated, but dog person, not a cat person. But then the whole but I'm allergic thing, that kind of throws it into question a bit. Yeah, that was set up pretty well. And yeah, I mean, most of his points were pretty fair. I think. I don't know. Still, personally, if I were to get a pet, I think I would personally rather have a cat than a dog. But dogs are cute. I don't know. I kind of think turtles are cute too. Like, I don't know if I'm totally against the idea of turtles either. Not a turtle like the one that he had that ate the eggs. That seems like, yeah, the gumball turtle. No, we don't want that. But just a normal turtle, yeah. Yeah. He's pretty much right about the goldfish and hamsters. And they weren't hamsters, but one pet that I like, basically the only pet I remember having growing up, were like a couple guinea pigs, and yeah, just one day they suddenly were gone, and it was abrupt. And with that kind of small rodent, I guess that just happens, where it can just die when like before you even know it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess he made a pretty fair point with that. Yeah, funny video as to be expected, and definitely good stuff. Anyway, hope you guys liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.